So imposter syndrome is when you feel that you're put in a position where the demands of the workplace or the demands of the social setting is a lot more than your skill level. So individually, you might feel that, wow, the standard is so high and you're lacking a sense of competency mainly. And this difference between the standard that's there and your standard is causing you a lot of distress and you feel very uncomfortable being put in that position. First thing to know is that it's not a formal diagnosis in Singapore, so there's no absolute criteria. You would need to know whether you feel that the standard of your organization or your academic setting is achievable or not. If you feel that yes, it's a high standard that's achievable, then that's fine. It's probably not imposter syndrome. However, if you feel that, wow, I'm always trying to get there, but even though you have praises and even though you have accolades, you still don't get there, then there's a chance. Another warning sign is that even though you receive praise, you still feel empty inside. Empty in the sense that it doesn't give you that accomplishment that people say you should be having, and you feel that you're always lacking. If you feel that it's been going on long enough, give yourself at least 3 to 6 months to adjust. And within that time, you would learn to see where the learning curve is. However, if after 6 months you still feel that you're not there yet, the standard is too high, you are learning but you're not getting the results that you want, and still feeling incompetent, then I would say, okay, that is one thing to look out for. When I see a client who comes in with imposter syndrome, I'll usually check to see what is their actual understanding and circumstances. So for example, one client could come in to tell me that they're in the academic setting. So then my frame of reference would be, how well are they achieving things? And is the results something that they can actually truly achieve? So for example, I had a client who said that he wanted to achieve full marks for his tests. So this is something which is not absolutely necessary, but yet that pressure internally is causing that person to want to try and strive and never be satisfied. So then our approach in therapy would be to see what are their gains from having this absolute measure. And if possible, we would try to have a more realistic way of thinking that they can succeed, and also to give themselves praise and to be their own advocate. So after we get a sense of where the standard can be, it's a lot more achievable, we'll work on things like self-esteem building. So this would be, again, activities that they can do to not only give gratitude to themselves, but to also feel that, okay, I am worthy of praising myself, even if it's temporary.